So now that we know what the Master Key can and can't be used for, the main question is it better to choose this as a starter gift, or just wait until later in the game and purchase it from Domhnall of Xena? Well, there are pros and cons for both, and it really depends on what type of playthrough you are doing. For those on a first playthrough, I would personally recommend waiting until later in the game and purchasing the Master Key. The main argument for this is that as Dark Souls is designed around a careful balance of challenge and reward, the Master Key would allow access to areas that new players may not be ready for, leading to encounters with high-level enemies way too soon. And while Dark Souls is intended to be a challenging experience, for new players, having the added challenge of over-difficult areas and enemies would inevitably result in high degrees of frustration as opposed to a difficult challenge you are wanting to overcome. In addition to this, for me, one of the greatest aspects of Dark Souls is that sense of discovery, and having the Master Key from the get-go would definitely lessen this experience, compared to the sense of discovery when unlocking areas through natural progression. Plus, it is worth noting that by the time you can buy the Master Key, most of, if not all of the keys that the Master Key can be used for, you would have found the originals for anyway. For those who have already played Dark Souls or are doing additional playthroughs or even speedrunning the game, I would 100% recommend choosing the Master Key as your starter gift. Having the Master Key from the start of the game will enable you to optimize your playthrough by not only obtaining better items and weapons sooner, but by also skipping entire sections and bosses such as the Capra Demon in the depths. With the Master Key, you can gain access to the Valley of the Drakes and then beeline it to the end of Blighttown and the Second Bell of Awakening, meaning you no longer have to traverse all the perilous walkways or poison blow dart enemies that frequent this area. Overall, the Master Key is a powerful tool that can drastically alter how you experience Dark Souls. For experienced players, speedrunners, or those who want to minimize early game frustration, it can be an invaluable asset. However, for newcomers or those who wish to experience the game's natural progression, skipping the Master Key as a starting gift and purchasing it later might provide a more balanced and rewarding journey. Ultimately, the choice depends on your experience level and preferred playstyle. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Dark Souls content.